Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Super Seducer, Chapter 4. We just completed Chapter 3. If you didn't get a chance to see it because you jumped right into this chapter, just click on the link right up there that will take you straight to Chapter 3. In case you did miss it, that leads us onto this chapter. We're about to jump right in and see what's in store for us on this Super Seducer journey. I want to always thank you, of course, for all your subscriptions, all your love with likes and comments. And, always thank you. Thank you very much for your support. And with no further ado, we're going to jump right into the Super Seducer Chapter 4. As always, we're going to try to hit all the wrong answers. And then from there, we're going to replay and try to run into the right answers. On the last chapter, we had a hard time getting those wrong answers because that chick was just, accepting everything we threw at her, so I don't know what to expect from this one. So hopefully we get some wrong ones up in there. But with no further ado, thank you once again. Don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying what you're watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to show your support for the channel. And of course, don't forget those alerts so you get notified when the next video comes right up. But with no further ado, let's jump right over. Let's get started. Super Seducer, Chapter 4. Let's go. Here we go. Alright, here we are. Get some story mode going on. Chapter 1, 93%. Chapter 2, 82. 60% on the girl. There were so many choices on this one. And now we are on Chapter 4. Girl sitting in the coffee shop. We're going to a nice little classy place. Quite the change of pace from a dance floor to a coffee shop. Let's hit it. In your local coffee shop, a pretty blonde lady is sitting and reading. Can you make yourself more interesting than the book and get her number? Our goal is to get the number. We got this. Here we go. He just came out of like the back curtain or something. He didn't even come from the front door. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ask if someone is using that chair, then sit with her. Cheeky. Too early to be cheeky. Stay standing and ask what she's reading. That could be good. We're not just approaching her and we're asking what she's up to, so I think that'd be okay. We're not invading her space. Ask her opinion on what to get as a present for your female friend. Sit down as you ask. I don't think so. Accuse her of pretending to read when she's really hunting for man. Ooh, that's a bad one. Tell her that you read that book and that he dies in the end, ruining it for her. Alright, let's go ahead and offend her first, because we're going for the wrong answers first.
Yo, what's up?
Hi, can I help you?
Don't look surprised, come on. I know you were just reading that book and you were like, oh, there's a guy, I hope he comes and picks me up. I'm just gonna pretend I'm reading this book and he'll think I'm really smart. And here I am.
Is this
your lucky day.
Is this a shtick? Are you trying to be funny?
Shtick? It's a happy moment for you because I've
Oh
come
my
and talked
God.
to you.
I can't tell if you're joking.
No, not at all. I mean, there you are, blonde hair, short dress, nice by the way.
Okay, first of all, I don't need to explain my choices to you. Eurotrash. So, why don't you just go?
Well, that's one option, and I do like feisty girls, so maybe we could go
Oh
together.
God. Well, I actually have a
You've got a
boyfriend.
little bit of spirit. You've got a boyfriend.
I've got a boyfriend.
Boyfriend? He's like your gay best friend that you go shopping with?
No, he is like my boyfriend who wouldn't like you.
I don't need him to like me as long as you like me.
I don't like
and
you.
You do like me.
I don't. Really, you're very offensive. And even if I didn't have a boyfriend, this would never happen. Because you're truly a disgusting human being.
Well, that's one opinion, but I know
it's my
not
opinion,
true.
and it's the only opinion that matters in regards to how this progresses.
You're going to change your mind, trust me.
I'm
We're just
not.
going to spend a bit more time together.
You don't know more about my mind than I do. I can assure you.
Well, look, your boyfriend's not here, and you're going to like me. Trust me, everyone likes me.
I don't like you. I already know. I know.
You will.
I won't.
You will.
Really, I'm just trying to read. And you're...
Trying to read. Come on. Not this
Oh my
again.
God. Okay. No, seriously, it's not funny. You're offensive. And I think you would have better luck with someone else.
I've lots of good luck with
I'm
everyone.
sure you do.
Yeah.
But you have ruined any chance that would be with me.
Listen, it's not about my chance, it's about your chance, and today's your lucky day. So put the book down.
What's your name?
Let's get to know each other. Richard.
Richard, let me tell you something. On my lucky day, on my worst day,
today.
I can do better than you. So I'm
Unlikely.
not interested.
Unlikely.
I think that an unemployed homeless man would be an okay choice between the two of you.
Well, I am unemployed.
I'm not surprised.
But I have a home.
Oh, well, aren't you special?
Okay, now put the book down. Let's,
Really, you should go. My boyfriend will not like you.
Boyfriend? What, he's coming here?
Yeah, he'll be here. We're going on a date, actually.
Is he a little midget that I can just pick up and...
No, he's like a football player, American football, or men are men.
They're bigger than the English football guys, I guess. Look, I guess I'll go, but look, I'm going to leave you my business card.
I don't want it.
I know that now you don't want it, blah, 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 but anyway, I'll leave it now, and you won't call me now.
No?
But one night, when you're at home, feeling a little bit randy, maybe touching yourself,
Oh my
and your
God.
boyfriend's
Seriously.
out of town.
You need to
boyfriend's
just
out of
go.
town.
Just-
Yeah, I'll go now. And
Yeah,
you call
you
me.
need to go.
Call me when he's out of town and you're feeling, a little bit freaky.
Oh my God.
And I'll come round and...
You just go.
Yeah, I'm going.
Just
So
go.
call me.
No.
See ya. Now that was funny, of course, and in the game, definitely, and you should carry on choosing funny choices. However, in real life, bear in mind the overall concept that when you approach a woman, you should be trying to brighten up her day, make her feel good, give her some, interesting feelings, and by being very aggressive, obviously you're doing the opposite, and it's really bad karma.
That was a rough choice. And that's a long comeback on that one. Like, she just came right back at us, and he kept on going and going and going. Man, that took like, 10 minutes right there? Jeez. All right. Let's see. Let's ruin the book for her.
Hey,
Hi,
what you got there?
a book.
I know, show me the cover. Ah, that one.
Have you read it?
He dies in the end.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry to spoil it.
I've actually read it before.
Ah, you read it before? So you like it that much, you're reading it again?
Well, I read it when I was a lot younger, and I don't know if I understood it, so I thought I should reread it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, my name's Richard.
Brenna,
Nice to
It's
meet
gonna
you.
allow
Nice
us
to
to
meet you.
progress. Darn it.
This is a playful opener. Again, it can work if you deliver it correctly. Maybe she'll look confused at the worst, but you can still carry it on, and so it's actually got a very high chance of success.
You got a blue heart. A blue heart. I'm trying to ruin the book for her, and I got a blue heart, which is a good choice. Come on. I'm already sitting down. Why is she standing up? Find out about her. Use books as a way to show off. Says that her hair is kind of nice, and consider inviting her back to your house. Definitely about choice. Ask whether she can come here often. All right, let's invite her to our house.
I like your hair. It's nice colour and long.
thank you.
But just one thing, I think it would look really, really good if maybe you washed it and conditioned it and stuff.
Excuse me.
Like get some shampoo, some conditioner, nice brand, and just use that in the morning so it would look lustrous.
Well, that is a helpful tip.
Like mine,
I will.
lustrous.
Yes, I will.
Listen, it just so happens that I live quite nearby and I've got this, what is it? Aveda, very nice shampoo.
Never heard of it.
So you could come back and I'll wash your hair, like they do when you go for a haircut and you kind of lean back, but actually in the shower, obviously, because I don't have that seat. But I can wash your hair really nice. I've got this great Aveda, it's all natural, organic. And
Are you
whatever.
inviting me to your house to wash my hair?
Yeah, it'd be great. I want to see what it looks like. I've got hair dryer,
This is a first.
hairbrush.
A first for me, but
Very close though.
I'm sure it's tempting. But,
Of course.
But no.
No?
I'm going to pass. A hard pass.
Well, I mean, we can do it another day.
No,
So
I think I'm just going to have a hard pass indefinitely.
I don't really understand that hard pass indefinitely, but I guess it means that you want to meet me again soon. So I'm going to take your number, because I see you've got a phone. I'll call your phone now and see it ring so that I make sure it's the right number, and then we can meet another day.
This is actually my phone that I use in foreign countries, so it's got the wrong SIM in it, the wrong SIM card. I'm sorry. It's really difficult to get in touch with me.
I could give you my SIM and then call my number from Skype, and we meet tomorrow.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
No?
No.
All right, well, you know, we'll meet again, right? If it's meant to be,
maybe
then we will bump into each other.
If it's meant to be.
Who knows where, who knows when.
Fair enough.
We'll meet again. Okay, so that's one of my favorite moments in the game, and you know, it does show a good positive trait, which is persistence. And in reality, maybe she would have broken and started laughing and actually liked you, but there's a point where you need to say, okay, I respect this girl. She said no to me, you know, 22 times. I think that's enough. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to go now, but just wanted to say, you know, you're wonderful, you're lovely, and it was a pleasure to meet you. Bye-bye, have a good day. And you go, and that's it. That way, you're leaving in a nice, gentlemanly way, creating a bit of a better impression. So try and aim for that, although, you know, it's one of my favorite choices, like I said.
You liked it, obviously a bad one. We don't want to find more about her. That's good. She comes here often. That's kind of like, you know, more conversational. Let's try to show off, I guess, and see what it leads us.
Actually, I like audiobooks as well. Do you like audiobooks?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm in my car, one of my cars. If I'm in like the Lambo, it's cool. I like audiobooks normally, I don't know, like psychology or something like that. If I'm chilling in the Rolls, then I want something more, I don't know, maybe inspirational, kind of leaning back, maybe drinking some champagne or something because it's got a little fridge. And maybe I want something more, yeah, like inspirational, like a biography of some legendary person or something like that. And I guess, you know, when I'm at home, I've got like the surround system in every room. How many rooms? I don't know, 16 rooms or something like that. So I can have the audiobook like tracking to every room that I'm in. And when I'm home, I don't know, yeah, maybe a novel or something in one of the jacuzzis, or underwater speakers in the swimming pool. Listen to audiobooks there as well. So yeah, I really love audiobooks. They're great.
I see that. That's a lot of information. Very interesting.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is great. Actually, you know, it's quite funny, so it's just so dumb it might work if you didn't actually mean it. So much better to keep the attention focused on her, not be going off on any kind of monologue, especially one that is showing off.
Let us
So
continue.
how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever, so
Right.
I'm kind of free. And
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed,
Excuse me, guys.
lying on the balcony. Generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work now?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get that you dixit sex ed. That's obviously about one. Say you didn't go to university and that's a waste of time. Kind of offensive. Find out what you love to do for a job. Yeah, we don't want to. Let's just go with sex ed and then waste of time.
So what do you teach in the university? Let me guess. So, blonde hair.
Oh, careful.
No. It's going somewhere nice. Sexy outfit and heels. I'm going to say you teach like sex ed, something like that.
Not close.
No?
No.
Well, come on. Look at you. You're not teaching, you know, ancient history or something, are you? Dressed all like this, sexy and whatever.
So you're suggesting I'm dumb?
Dumb to teach sex? It's very valuable for children these days. You know, safe sex, not having sex, or whatever you teach. Or what do you teach in sex?
Oh my gosh,
Not that you can
You
teach
should-
me anything,
Oh, okay.
but I could maybe
Will you
have some
just
ideas.
leave? I think this is very uncomfortable.
Well, look, when it comes to sex, not to kind of blow my own trumpet, as they say. But I do know quite a lot.
Oh.
Very experienced. Years.
Sure you are.
Years and years. Supermodels, whatever.
Okay.
Lots of experience. So maybe we could meet and I give you some of my ideas, or better yet, show you.
No. Just leave.
When you say no, do you mean yes or
I mean no. No always means no.
no like no?
No, like you should leave right.
Not bad meaning good, like Michael Jackson.
No, like I'm thinking about calling the police.
Okay, well look, it was lovely meeting you. I do have to go, and actually I've got
You
another girl to meet. I was
Great.
only being friendly. I didn't
Yeah.
actually want to date
I'm
you. I was
sure
just-
she's
I
a
was just-
treat.
She's wonderful.
I
Don't worry,
bet.
but cool. Maybe see you at the university. I'll pop in for the sex class.
Uh-huh.
Not that I need it. Okay, so the real life lesson here is not to take things too sexual too quickly. It rarely works. If it does work, it's when she's drunk in a bar, definitely not in the daytime when she's reading Kafka.
Alright, so you didn't go to university, and that's a waste of time.
You teach at university?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't go to university. I never liked school, and I thought it was just a waste of time, university, because think about it, you work for those 3 or 4 years, and then you've got experience, and you probably earn more money than the people that went to university, and there's not really much point to it, so it's kind of a waste of time, isn't it, university?
It depends on the person. I think there are quite a few people that agree with you.
Yeah, generally
not.
people agree with me in most things,
Generally.
but
Well, I don't know if
yeah.
I would say most people, but there are people who are
Most people.
successful without university, for sure.
Yeah, but that's not saying it's pointless what you do or anything. I'm sure it's still. No, I'm
Thanks.
sure it's still good. It's cool.
I think what I do is important.
It's good that you think it's important. That's important for a job.
Okay.
No, really, I mean it, because
Good
a
that
lot
I
of
think
people
that it's
do.
important.
It's good that you think that what you're doing is worthwhile, because
Like
so
that
many
I'm
people.
deluded.
No. Like
it's
no.
so
If you
defensive.
believe it, then it comes true, like The Secret. So in that sense,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Although if done kind of playfully, it might be okay. It's probably not the best time to be insulting and teasing, so not the best option. And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Huh, what does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
Woo! This chick is tough, man. I don't know. Ask what exactly that is. Suggest it's about inventing donuts and burgers. What? Challenge her to explain why is this important. Make her feel good about her job. Let's just go with let's go with this one, I guess. This one seems gonna be kind of funny. I want to challenge her, but I definitely want to see about these donuts and burgers first. Let's go.
The thing is, I'm a little bit skeptical. I don't know, it's strange that there's even a subject about it, because American culture, couldn't you teach that in, like, I don't know, half a day or something?
American culture,
Like, you invented, what, a burger and a donut, and
the internet.
that was in Europe.
No,
Yeah, it was. It was some
No, it was-
Norwegian
it
dude
was
or
the
English
Navy.
guy, probably.
no,
Pretty sure.
I'm sure you're wrong.
I'm going to check that. Using,
ahead.
I'll use the internet that was
Will you
invented
use-
in Europe.
Will you use Google?
Google was from Stanford University, yeah. That was well done. You made a page with a box and you can search. So but that's not really culture, that's technology.
Okay, fair enough. No, we do have a pretty, I would say we have a rich culture. There's a lot of different cultures that have influenced us.
Who was American? Michelangelo, Da Vinci, were they American?
Well, you're being a little Eurocentric right now.
Who was American? Let me think. Charles Dickens, Shakespeare? They're American. Who else?
Charles Dickens is really overrated, frankly.
very overrated. Yeah, yeah. But who, like, what culture? America? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, basically.
Like you can't think of any American authors.
Well, I can. What's that Grapes of Wrath guy? What's it?
Steinbeck.
George Steinbeck, yeah. He wrote 2 mediocre books. But, I mean, of course there's writers.
Yeah.
But
I mean, why is culture only encompassed within classic art?
you tell me, but it is.
I disagree. I don't think it is. I think that's a very English perspective.
I'm not saying what you teach is useless. It's just maybe you could teach someone else.
Oh,
That's cool.
well, it's a subject, so
Alright.
it's pretty valuable.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that people don't
better-
say offensive things to Americans like this.
Okay, well,
they
I mean, you'll
understand.
tell me more and I'll get to know. Maybe you'll teach me, but I mean, I do like donuts, so that's one thing America,
We've done that.
big win there, so that's good.
big win donuts.
I'll tell them you said so.
Although if done kind of playfully, it might be okay. It's probably not the best time to be insulting and teasing, so not the best option.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home, but then I have to go to the printer like every day and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
Let's see. Say it must be annoying and tell her to ask for a bigger printing allowance. Tell her that she has a colleague that she doesn't like. She can ignore them. Be general and beg because you didn't listen. Be honest, say you were distracted by a girl. Let's just tell her that we didn't listen. Oh man. I want to be honest and see what happens, but you know, she might take that nicely, like, okay, yeah, you ignore me, whatever. Let's just we didn't listen.
Well, when you have a problem like this, it's important to, that's it, you should talk to your boss about the problem. You know, whatever it is,
Yeah.
not important, but, you know, talk to them in a way that shows that you're on their side
Okay.
and that you want the best for the department, and should be okay.
Okay. That's pretty good advice.
What?
Oops, looks like you got a little bit distracted there, but, you know, I understand why it happened. There was a very beautiful girl going by. So you've got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years especially.
Nice. And where are some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see? Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
This girl is boring me. This girl, I don't like her. Let's go back to the girl at the club. Let's go back to the girl at the club. Alright, tell her about your experience in the Grand Canyon. Say that you've never been, but would like to go. Say that it's boring there and they don't have Wi-Fi. Get her to elaborate on what particularly she likes. Tell her your favorite trip was to Thailand and the details of the sexual experience you had there. We're going for that one.
So, do you travel?
Yeah, I do. I used to travel a lot more than I do now when I was younger, and been to a lot of countries. Europe, Asia,
Oh, yeah,
the
Asia.
Americas. Yeah.
Where
pretty
were you
much.
in Asia?
Asia, I was in Japan, China, Hong Kong, like most of Asia, and I like Singapore, but probably my favorite place was Thailand.
So, tell me what you liked about Thailand.
Well, let's just say for a single guy who likes women, you know, sometimes 2, 3 women at a time, it's just like heaven. God, the things I got up to in that week, just.
What do you mean?
Well, all your fantasies can come true. You go to the place, there's all these chicks.
Not to mince words.
You, $50.
You're describing prostitution.
Yeah, but it's legal there, so it's okay.
Oh. Wow, that's a very shocking
and it's
admission.
Cheap. The best thing is cheap, and they're pretty, very pretty, and happy. Happy prostitutes.
Happy prostitutes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really... That seems wrong.
And I made them happier, I think.
I doubt that.
Because
Okay.
the other guys there, there are loads of these horrible, fat,
This is really-
sleazy guys, and I'm, very polite and friendly.
I'm not sure this is we should talk about this.
No, of course. I mean, you asked what I liked about Thailand, and I'm just an honest guy. That's how
I
it is.
understand
So
honesty, but
I mean, if you ask me anything, you can, but you've got to be ready for the response. So if you ask me what I like doing in Thailand, what I like doing in bed, what I like doing in, other places, a lot of places, I'll be honest. But that's cool. Don't need to talk about it. But it was all legal, and they were very happy.
I guess I just don't see how it being legal makes it any less disgusting.
It was quite dirty, but I wouldn't say disgusting. But anyway, we don't need to talk about it anymore. That's cool.
Woo.
Okay, so there you have it. Don't go to Thailand. Don't sleep with prostitutes. Don't tell people about the prostitutes that you didn't sleep with when you didn't go to Thailand, and you'll be okay.
All right, man. She got super pissed. She was so angry. They don't have Wi-Fi.
Grand Canyon? But isn't that like just some big empty hole in the ground?
That is what it is, yeah. But it's very picturesque.
They don't have nightclubs there, do they?
No, it's more of a natural...
How fast the Wi-Fi?
I think they probably would have cell coverage in some parts.
Yeah, 4G. LTE.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll check it out. I mean, it's quite far, and it's nature. Nature's kind of boring, right? Like
yeah, if you don't like nature, it's probably...
Vegas, lights, action, whatever. Grand Canyon, hole in the ground, slow Wi-Fi stuff. No, I don't know.
Well, your description is not inaccurate, but if you don't appreciate nature, it probably would be boring.
Yeah, I don't really. More of a city guy, but that's cool. People are different, right?
Yeah.
Some people like trees, and some people like chopping them down and building apartment blocks. So
True.
it's all right. This is being stupid and negative. You know why it's wrong. Should I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say.
She's so hard to talk to, man. It's just like Richard does not want to talk to her anymore. Hold eye contact and wait for her to speak. Break eye contact and look around the venue what you think of what to say. Say you hate awkward silences. I'm gonna break eye contact.
You've got a necklace on. Was it a present or
Yeah.
you bought it?
It was a gift.
Does it have a special memory?
No, not really.
Okay, cool. Wrong choice. Now, this is actually what 95% of guys do, but in this case, it shows weakness and just not good.
Not good at all.
Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Mm-hmm. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
In a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Tell her it's stupid and that Putin is evil and Russians are just vodka drinking idiots. Compliment her on choosing a tough language to learn. Tell her you failed miserably with languages at school. Show up by telling her about all the languages you speak. Come on.
Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And Russian, that's kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, can you pick like a better country or better language?
Well, I know that, I mean, there's certainly people sometimes think that maybe Europe is more interesting or safe or something, but I've spent a lot of time in Russia, and it's wonderful.
Well, I mean, look at Putin. He goes around invading everywhere, blowing stuff up. Look at
Putin
all
is
these
just one facet of a very complicated place.
Lots of vodka, bears, snow. Isn't it just like a desolate wasteland full of
No,
horrible people?
It's really not. The people are wonderful. There is some issues with alcohol.
Wonderful at gold digging and beating people up, isn't it?
You need to get out of, if you go beyond Moscow, I think you would find in the small towns, people are really pleasant.
Peasant or pleasant?
Pleasant. It's wonderful.
Sounds disastrous.
And also, look at I mean, they have literary giants, Dostoevsky. He's amazing.
Yeah,
Some people like Tolstoy.
He was pretty good, but look at all the politics and stuff. I mean, what are you, like a communist or something?
No, I'm not a communist, and actually, neither.
You don't love freedom and the American way and all that?
Russia is not a communist country.
No, but it's like I mean, how long's Putin been in power? Like 100 years or something, you know? And he used to be the boss of the KGB. It's just a...
Yeah, FSB. Yeah. Well, I think if you can separate yourself at all from one aspect, you don't have to like everything about a culture to appreciate it.
So you study Russian, you like Russia, but you're not evil, is what you're telling me.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
And neither are they.
I give you the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
Ugh.
The lesson here is to try and be empathetic. So if someone's taken the time to study Russian, why don't you find out why, right? It takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy. It's a lot harder than other subjects. So before you judge, try and listen a little bit and you might learn something.
Let's show off. We don't want to compliment her, and we don't want to tell her that we fell miserably because then we carries on the conversation. I'm just going to try to show off, and that may allow us to proceed, but that seems like the wrong answer to choose from.
Русский? Я тоже говорю.
Точно?
Да. Очень хорошо, конечно.
Откуда ты знаешь?
Просто. И I speak many languages as well, not only Russian. 我会说一点中文 Chinese.
Oh, wow.
请说了吗？你好漂亮. Yeah. What else do I speak? Japanese. 私は日本語がわかりますか? Japanese. 素晴らしい. What else? Arabic. Salam alaikum, habibi. Yeah. This. German. Yeah, German. Got quite good German. Been a while. Schnell, los. Show me your papers, like this. Hablo español.
Hablo.
Yeah. Habla is girl. Hablo, man. Italiano. Che cazzo, Finocchio,
Aren't those just cuss words?
No. No. But I speak those as well. But
Cool.
basically, I speak most languages. There's just, you know, when they have like this tribe in the Amazon and they don't meet the outside world, or they communicate with clicks and whistles. I'm not so good with those. But
well.
otherwise, pretty much every language I can speak. So
Wow.
yeah, we should. If you like languages, then
You're the hot ticket.
I'm the man.
Okay.
And many other things, but languages. Okay, cool. That's nice. But again, it's always better to keep the conversation focused on her. It's an interesting subject, right? There's a lot to say about it. She's got a lot of feelings, a lot of things that she could tell you about it. Why not use that as an opportunity to connect rather than talking about yourself now? You could wait until she actually asks you, which she logically might if you give her the chance.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's good.
Alright, here we go. You like my British accent, don't you? Tell her how girls go crazy about your British accent and you get laid everywhere. Talk about how foreign perspective English people, and ask about how people react to her as an American. Let's go with this. Fuck it, let's go with Get Laid Everywhere. Fuck it.
It's funny you should ask me about my accent because girls just go crazy for it.
Do they really?
Yeah, maybe you are a bit now, but we get to that later. But yeah, just everywhere I go, oh my God, are you British? In America or in, I don't know, Brazil, everywhere. Say tomato, say this. And then they just don't have to do anything, can talk about the most boring subject. And the girls just, like this. So yeah, just girls want to sleep with me based on the accent. When I in England they don't, but when I travel they really do. So that's why I travel, to be honest. Just get laid a lot.
Gross.
It's my accent.
That's very gross.
Very lucky. Proud to be British because of that mainly. So if you want me to say, some stuff, tomato, potato, or whatever you say, with my English accent, tomato. How's that make you feel?
I feel nothing.
Does it make you randy?
Oh my God.
You like it?
No, I'm sorry. I don't fetishize the British accent. Sorry.
What? What accent do you like then?
I don't fetishize any accent.
Ugh, it's a bit boring because I can do French accent and, a few other accents.
No, sorry.
You're telling me it's wasted on you?
It's wasted.
So I need to get you wasted is the way.
Or something else, yeah.
Okay. Although it's very true, 100% true. Don't need to say it, do you?
Oh boy. Okay, listen.
And I guess you like my British accent.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's good. Yeah, most people like it, so it's good. I'm happy I was born in England and not like Germany or something. Or
Really?
yeah, what do you think? German accent is kind of.
I think it
rough
sounds
and-
fine.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
He's Austrian, but yeah.
Yeah, but similar accent.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. A little bit too cocky, not the right time.
Okay. I'm losing track of the bad and the good ones with this girl, man. This is just going on and on. Whew. But she's tough. She's obviously very well educated, and like she just comes back at you with some high level answers. I don't know what directions to go from here, but let's carry on here. Say you like her and want to see her again. Ask her for her number. That's not gonna go very well. Say that you think she's incredibly beautiful and that you want to take her on a date. Ask what she likes to do in her free time. Let's go for the number first. That's too early for the number. Just like the previous girls, but I think that's the wrong choice. And then we'll go on a date.
Well, listen, it's been wonderful speaking with you. So maybe I could get your number and we hang out sometime.
I'm sorry. It really was nice talking to you, but I just, I don't think so.
Why, you don't like men or you have a boyfriend?
I just don't want to see you again.
Okay, but it was nice, right? Nice
Yeah, it was alright.
conversation. Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to see you again as well. I just said it to be polite. But
Okay.
That's all right. Don't worry about that. Cool. See you then. Enjoy your book.
Thank
and
you.
Coffee and yeah.
Damn.
This is a case of going for the number when you're not sure that she likes you. If you are having an open conversation, if you find things that you could do together, if she's smiling, then you can ask for the number. If you ask for it otherwise, even if you're persistent, it's likely to fail.
All right. Let's go with the date one.
Well, listen, I hope you don't find it forward of me, but I just think you're stunning and I want to take you on a very romantic date. Dinner, candles, the whole works.
That's really sweet, but unfortunately, I actually am kind of seeing someone.
Is it very serious? You're going to get married?
It's pretty serious.
Maybe room for a little, trial date, and if it goes well, you could
No, I don't think so.
pitch in.
I'm pretty serious about him.
Okay, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. It was great to meet you, and I'll go and cry. No, I mean, I'll go through. No, it was okay. All right, see ya.
Bye.
It's too early to make that kind of move. That's why that didn't work.
I felt the same way, my man. I guess we are forced to finally choose the right answer.
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore...
It's healthy?
Yeah. So we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest a date from there and take the number. And do you have any other outdoor, like, active stuff you like to do?
Yeah.
Volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's
Weird.
interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well, you know, walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool.
Look at that stare. Look at that death stare. She's like really wants to kill us. Ask her plans for the coming weeks. Touch her face. Ask what kind of man she likes. Run the cube routine, a psychological test. Let's just touch her face.
Hang on, come closer a second. And just see something. Is it? Well, come back.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to touch your face. You've got really
Why?
soft skin, and you look like a little baby. I just wanted to like coo, something like that.
That's a little unusual. No,
No.
I don't like that.
Normal. Guys don't do that to you?
No. Guys don't do that.
To you?
Period.
I do it all the time. Girls love it because it's like a big compliment. You look young, you have nice skin, so touch your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. That makes me uncomfortable.
I wash my hands, if that's what you're worried about. No germs or bacteria or whatever.
Still, no.
Well, maybe it's too soon. I'll wait.
Definitely too soon.
Like next time we meet, have a few drinks, and then get some face touching going on. Yeah?
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Face
I
touching.
want to touch your face now. All right.
It's creepy.
Okay.
Creepy.
Okay, that was a funny example, but in the daytime, you really don't need to touch her at all. It's fine just to work towards the number and have a good conversation.
Right, we're working towards the numbers. That's our goal. Let's go with the cube.
Are you interested in psychology?
Yeah.
Have you ever done this psychology test called the cube? All right, it's really interesting. Do you want to do it just right now? It takes like 1 minute and it will tell you all about your personality.
Sure.
Okay, so close your eyes and I want you to imagine that you're in some place, there's like a landscape, anything you like. And in that landscape, there's a cube somewhere. And describe to me what the cube looks like.
Okay, it's silver.
Yeah.
It's floating.
Okay.
It's small, like the size of a die.
Okay, cool. And then somewhere in relation to the cube is the ladder. Can you describe the ladder?
Okay, it's green. It's not, it's one of these ladders, not one of these ladders.
How big is it?
Like 3 times the size of a person.
Okay, pretty big. And then somewhere in this scene there's a horse.
Okay.
And can you tell me like what it's doing and what it looks like and stuff?
It's grazing. It's a paint.
Okay.
And it looks very healthy.
Is it close to the cube or not?
It's probably 30 feet from the cube.
Okay. And somewhere there are some flowers. Tell me about the flowers.
The flowers are by the horse. The horse is eating the flowers.
Ah,
The horse has a
that's
painting.
interesting. And the final thing, somewhere there's a storm. Where is it?
In the distance, near the mountains.
Very good. All right, open your eyes. So this tells you, this tells me about your character. So the cube represents your view of yourself, and if it's very big, it means you've got a huge ego. But it's quite small, so it means you're quite humble. But then it's silver, so you think, you know, you have that self-confidence that you've got something, you know, special and a little bit shiny, and that's good. And then the ladder represents your ambitions. So the fact that it's quite big and bigger than the cube and not like under it or whatever else means that you have quite big ambitions. So the horse represents your man. So it was quite good that he's healthy and, you know, looks good, and that he's nearby, right? He's not far away, which would mean he's not on the horizon or anything. And then the flowers represent your children that you're going to have in the future. So it's good that the man is near them, that he's not like an absentee dad or something, right? But a bit strange that he's eating them. So I don't know what to think about that. The final point is positive as well. It means that you have a sunny disposition because your problems are represented by the storm, and it's in the distance. You know, some people have the storm overhead, and it just means that they've always got problems, or that at that moment they're in a dark period in their life. So, does it sound pretty accurate?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's very cool.
This is quite interesting. It's a psychological game. There's a book on it, and a lot of pickup artists have used it. It's quite an interesting psychological test. Again, like, the reason it's not the best choice is it's better if you can do without it. But if you'd like some, you know, little tricks and tools that you can carry around with you and use when necessary, this is okay and you can use it. So it doesn't destroy anything, but I'd say it's not the best option.
Pretty nice one. I like that one. Even though it wasn't the wrong option, you know, it's letting us progress. But I really like to learn about those little tricks. Those are pretty nice. All right. Suggest meeting for a drink and take her number. Too early. Say you have a few spare minutes. Invite her to make love in the restroom. Definitely wrong. Suggest going hiking together sometime and take her number. Could be a plausible. Take her number and say you'll be in touch. Let's go invite her to the room.
Well, listen, I think things are just going swimmingly between us. So I've just noticed something. There's a restroom over there, right? And wait a second while I tell you my plan. You seem like an adventurous girl. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said you like, you know, doing different things. So what we're going to do, you're going to go to that restroom, and I'm just going to bang your brains out.
Oh my God. No. No. Just.
Well, just quickly, 3-4 minutes. I know you're busy.
I know you're busy.
I don't even know what to say. This is so
Well,
shockingly
I know you're
offensive.
happy. I know you're happy.
No.
You can say thank you. It's going to be great. Let's go now.
You're a pervert, and I want you to leave my
I've heard
table.
that before.
No, I'm sure you have.
I'm going to
Really,
leave.
you need to leave.
I'm going to leave the table.
No, yeah.
I tell you what I'm going to do. You're going to love it. I'm going to leave the table. I'll go and wait there.
Okay.
Get ready, you know, so to speak.
You
and
go
then
do that.
You come and join me in like 30 seconds so that people don't see us going together. All right? So you're going to come in 30 seconds, all right? Mm-hmm. Yeah? You'll be there?
No, I won't be there. Just go. Go to the bathroom.
I don't need to go to the bathroom I don't need to
I'm not going with you.
use the bathroom in
Listen, really, this is totally inappropriate and extremely offensive, and I have been very clear.
I get it. You're a shy girl, but trust me, this is going to be like the best 5 minutes of your entire
seriously,
life.
just
wonderful.
Just leave. Get lost. No more. I don't want. Not another word.
You do
nope.
want.
Stop. Seriously, you're
Just
creeping me out.
Just give me.
No, I don't.
Wait until you see what I've got here.
I am serious. You're extremely creepy. I want you to leave.
Extremely creepy.
Extremely creepy.
Look, I've had it with you. I'm not gonna. It's like,
okay,
please take $1 million. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. Here, have these Lamborghini keys. Drive it. No, I don't want it. Okay, fine. I'm going. True gentleman.
I know. That's the right answer. She loves hiking. Drink. Take her number and be in touch. I mean, they'll lead to the number, but maybe for a drink.
So listen, we should meet one day, go for drinks. What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so there's my phone. You put your number. I'll be in touch.
Got the number. I don't think that's the right one, though. I think the hiking one would have been the right one.
Cool. not the best way to go for a date because it's very general and you've had a lot of conversation, a lot of opportunity to find out things that you could do together that would be more interesting. So to go to the old traditional date is not the best option, but not that bad, so it's still okay.
We got the number. That's the goal. Say goodbye, be warm, and say how nice it was to meet her. Give her a long, lingering handshake. Quite coldly say goodbye, and then you'll be in touch. Goodbye hug, and go for the kiss. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna get going, but it was lovely to see you.
Yeah.
Come, give me a little hug. Oh, too soon?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll call you anyway. Okay. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
The surprise kiss never works. Remember that a kiss should only come after you've created a nice seductive bubble and she wants it and she's given you all the signs that she's ready.
All right. Let's do this. Let's do the handshake.
Okay, so I'm going to get going, but it was wonderful to meet you. And, I guess we'll meet again soon.
Yeah.
Do some stuff. I'll message you and, yeah, it was lovely to see you. So
You too. I'll
Okay,
take
bye.
my hand. Bye.
just because a girl allows you to touch her doesn't mean you should touch her as much as possible. We need to, keep that respect and not overstep the boundary. So the minimum is good. Fast touches, soft, and not like that.
I like that. All right, and let's just be cold.
Okay, so I better be going. See ya.
Okay, bye.
This one is counterintuitive, but it's exactly the right answer. The reason is that if you're too friendly at the leaving, like, okay, see you again soon, it's lovely to meet you, really enjoyed it, see you, bye, like that, then it just means that she knows that you like her, she knows you're going to message her, and she's not really thinking about it. If you do the opposite and you're kind of cold, she might think, hang on, did I do something wrong there at the end? Does he really like me? Will he message me? Does he want to see me again? It just makes you look very cool and keeps her thinking about you in the interim, between the time where you say bye-bye and the time when you message her and get in touch again.
Wow. That was the right one. Culturally awkward.
This is a playful opener. Again, it can work if you deliver it correctly. Maybe she'll look confused at the worst, but you can still carry it on. And so it's actually got a very high chance of success. This is great. Actually, it's quite funny. It's just so dumb it might work if you didn't actually mean it. So much better to keep the attention focused on her, not be going off on any kind of monologue, especially one that is showing off.
That's a rough scenario. That was very rough. That was a rough time. This chick, I don't know. She seemed to be like so standoffish. She was rough to talk to. Like, I felt like any answer that I would choose was wrong. We managed to get to the end, and we managed to get that number, but holy crap, was she tough. But, yeah, as you saw, we didn't really get all the right answers. We got a lot of jello answers, and a couple of wrong ones. I think we got 13 out of 15, if I recall. So, absolutely not the best choices. She seems to be very standoffish, which pissed her off a lot. But we got the number in the end. So now we're going to try to shoot for the right answer, and hopefully we get it right this time, and we got some smooth sailing. So thank you very much for sticking it through. I think it was a very long scenario. We're about 53 minutes in, and whew, we finally got that number from her. But you know what? Getting a telephone number takes time and, takes some skill, which we didn't have with this scenario. So I want to thank you once again. Don't forget to, hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe and enable your notifications. You can get informed when the next video comes up. But let's go ahead and dive right back into the right choices, and hopefully we make some good impressions. Here we go. Serious mode. Remove the red options, just leave the orange and green. No, we don't want to do that. We want to risk it. We want to get that risk. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Let's go with stay standing and ask what she's reading. And then we'll move to her. Let's see if that's the right one.
Hi. Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good.
Cool. What are you reading there?
Kafka.
Kafka. This philosophy, right?
There is some philosophy in it. Yeah.
Nice. I always hear Kafka-esque.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm not even really sure. I think it has to do with philosophy.
That's cool. Interesting. Anyway, nice choice of book.
Thank you.
My name's Richard, by the way.
Brenna?
Nice to meet you.
You want one, bro?
This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of looming over her.
What? Okay. Ask if she minds. Ask if she minds if you join her for a few minutes. Ask what else she does apart from reading. Ugh. All right. Let's see. Let's ask her if it's okay to sit with her.
So do you mind if I join you for a few minutes?
Go ahead.
Cool. So I'm Richard, by the way.
I'm Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Where
to meet
is
you.
that? Where is it?
It's very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise, you're just standing there, looming over them, looking weird. So well done for choosing that. It's the right option.
All right. Let's see here. Find out about her. Use the book to show off. Ask where she comes here often. And her hair was nice. Transition back to her house. Let's ask her if she comes here often, and then we'll find out more about her.
So, do you come here often to this coffee shop?
No, not really.
No? First time, maybe? Second time?
I've been here a few times.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You go to other coffee shops usually, or just not much coffee drinking going on? Or you take it away, maybe?
I do all of those things.
All of them. That's cool. Variety.
Yeah,
They say variety is the spice of life.
they do.
So it's good that you don't come here often and do the same thing and sit in the same chair, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good.
Mm.
We always want to stay away from the standard questions, the standard answers, and this one is just an example of the usual lame stuff that guys come up with, so don't do it.
Don't do it.
So, how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever, so
Right.
I'm kind of free. And
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down, working.
That's nice.
That's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's dig in deeper into her stuff.
So you teach at the university? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like what I do is important, and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later, maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's
I
cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money, and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into her job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about. And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Huh, what does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't see how, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
All right. Make her feel good about her job.
And American culture, what's that? It's like George Steinbeck, Edgar Allan Poe, and all that stuff? Or?
Sure, that's part of it. Yeah, I think my focus is more on what we could call contemporary culture.
Britney Spears,
Sure,
Kanye.
sure, that is all
Yeah?
relevant. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it must be really interesting for the students. They're not learning about things thousands of years ago.
Yeah, I think so. And just kind of seeing how the Kanyes and the Kardashians, how their influence reverberates through American society and how that affects how Americans think.
And why is it useful for the students?
Because a lot of these students aren't going to stay in their home country, and at some point they'll be interacting they'll either be in the United States or just interacting with Americans, and to have some perspective on their psychology or their ideology, whatever it is.
I guess it's
useful.
important, right? Because American culture is pervasive, you know, it's kind of
It could be
everywhere.
said, yes.
And seems to lead the world. So I know that in England we're always like a few years behind America with all the trends and everything, and it all follows, and then Europe a little bit later. But no, it's pretty cool then. And more than that, it must be really interesting for the kids.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Cool.
When someone has something that they actually care about in their life, you don't want to tease them about it or denigrate it. So it's good to give them some validation on something like this, you know, the job that she's obviously passionate about.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home, but then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
All right. So on this one, we chose be general and vague, but it worked. But it's obviously a yellow. I think that we can either be honest and say we were distracted, but can that piss her off and then kind of stop, heading for a chat, or can she be happy because we were being honest? But do we really want to be honest and make her upset? So I don't know if I want to go with option D for this one. At the same time, we can pretend that we were paying attention and say that it must be annoying to her. That's our bigger printing allowance. That is answering her question. If it's related, we're paying attention. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time here. Do I want to be honest, or do I just want to answer her question? I'm gonna answer her question. Let's hope that one's for the best.
Ah, well, that's bad. So I guess you don't have enough papers for the students and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, that's part of it.
I guess you can ask for more allowance or get them to share, but yeah, it's annoying. Well done. You weren't distracted by the sexy chick that walked by, and that's something that, you can use out there. Well done for paying attention and getting the right response.
Whew, we got it.
So you got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where's some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? If people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see? Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
Here we go. We already been to the Grand Canyon, so we're gonna tell her about our experience. Say that we've never been there and you'd like to go. Boring there, obviously not. Get her to elaborate on what she particularly liked. Yeah, let's get some elaboration here. We don't want to say we've gone or we haven't gone. let's get her to tell us more information. I think that would be the right answer. And let's go.
Actually, I went there as well, and it was very beautiful. But tell me, what did you really like about it?
Well, I suppose the fact that it is beautiful, and I think I was there at a time in my life when it was really impactful. So I was the right age, and it was the right time, and so it was meaningful to me. But I'm excited to return. I think next summer I'll go back.
Oh yeah, very cool. I'd like to go back as well. So if I'm in America and I'm nearby the Grand Canyon, which I guess nothing's nearby, but if I also want to go...
You're in Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona. Then, yeah, we could go. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Good one. That's exactly right. When someone can talk about something passionately, you want to give them a chance to do that, not cut them off, talk about yourself, ask boring questions. Just give them a chance to open up. This is the perfect subject to connect on.
Nice.
Oh, should I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say.
Here we go. We're not gonna wait for her. We're just gonna break contact. And let's oh man. Yeah, let's just break eye. Well, last time we broke eye contact, and that was the blue, right? So let's go break contact.
You've got a necklace on. Was it a present or
Yeah,
you bought it?
It was a gift.
Does it have a special memory?
No, not really.
Okay, cool. Wrong choice. Now, this is actually what 95% of guys do.
That 95%.
But in this case, it shows weakness and just not good. Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
in a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Supplementation to learn. Let's compliment her.
Russian?
Yeah.
You know, I meet loads of people that speak, French, English, obviously Spanish, German. But Russian, it's really rare to meet someone who speaks Russian. It's pretty cool. How come you chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do a study abroad, and my choices were France and Russia, and I didn't want to go to France, so I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
I actually like that you chose something tough and that you stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time, so it's interesting and cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Nice one. You know, when a girl has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it, and it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's good.
All right. There we go.
So you like the English accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people like it. They say it's kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But it's quite interesting actually being English, because in some places like America, we have a very good reputation, and then some places like Spain, where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff, so their reputation's quite bad. But how do you find it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans, but I don't know. it seems that a lot of people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
That's good, right?
on a bunch of-
There's
oh, yeah.
We're lucky, yeah? We don't have any real racism or anything really bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is The Right Choice, and it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation.
All right, right answer. I knew it. I just knew it. Let's see here. Say you like her and you want to see her again. Ask for her number. Too early. Say you think she's incredibly beautiful and that you want to take her on a date. Too early. And let's ask her about what she likes to do on her free time. Let's
What do you like
discover
to do
a little bit more.
I don't know, for fun, like in the evening,
bit
because you
more.
study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore... I don't
It's
know.
healthy?
Yeah, so we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest a date from there and take the number. And do you have any other outdoor, like, active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well, you know, walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Cool.
Just back to that stare of evilness when she just wants to like eat us alive. Ask her plans for the coming weeks, touch her face, run the cube routine, ask what kind of mention like, let's just go with the plan for the week. We already run the routine, that was plausible, but not the right answer. Touch her face, obviously the wrong one. We don't want to talk about man, so let's just ask about her and her plans.
And are you busy this week? Like, what are your plans for the next few days?
I'm pretty busy. I have my friend is having a party tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm gonna take a train up to Vilnius. So, pretty busy.
You have free time, no?
Maybe.
Which
Maybe
day?
on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah? Cool. I might be free on Sunday as well.
Okay.
That's exactly right. Now think about this. Have you ever texted a girl saying, hey, can you meet tomorrow? She's like, I'm not in town. And you say, okay. And then text her in a few days, hey, can you meet tonight? Are you around? Sorry, I've already got plans. Well, to avoid this kind of dumb situation when you end up not seeing her again, why not find out at the time of meeting her what her plans are for the coming week? It's very easy to find out in person and saves the need for sending loads of dumb text messages that get you rejected. So it's the correct choice.
We did it, guys. We did it. Remember, don't wait for the text message. Just ask it straight up, and you're going to get your answer. All right? Just straight up. Suggest meeting for a drink and take her number. Suggest that you have a few spare minutes. Invite her to make love in the restroom. Take her number and say you'll be in touch. Suggest going hiking together. As we learned on the last one, just take the number and walk off is the right answer.
So listen, it was great speaking to you. I should go, but give me a number and I'll message you.
Okay.
This is okay, you know, you get the number if you ask like this, usually, but it's much better if you can actually arrange something that you're going to do, kind of tell her what to expect, maybe arrange the day and time even, to take away as much of the uncertainty as possible, deal with as much as possible in that initial meeting.
Oh, it was the goodbye one. God darn it. All right. We didn't really. It was the hiking and then the cold goodbye. Darn it. We messed that one up.
Okay, so I better be going. See ya.
Okay, bye.
This one is counterintuitive, but it's exactly the right answer. The reason is that if you're too friendly at the leaving, like, okay, see you again soon, it's lovely to meet you, really enjoyed it, see you, bye, like that, then it just means that she knows that you like her, she knows you're going to message her, and she's not really thinking about it. If you do the opposite and you're kind of cold, she might think, hang on, did I do something wrong there at the end? Does he really like me? Will he message me? Does he want to see me again? It just makes you look very cool and keeps her thinking about you in the interim, between the time where you say bye-bye and the time when you message her and get in touch again.
And we got the Casanova.
This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of looming over her.
We totally messed that one
It's
up.
very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down, otherwise you're...
All right. We don't want to go back to that. Ladies and gentlemen, we accomplished what we needed to accomplish. We got the number. Yes, we messed a couple up, but we did way much better than the last one, and it went a lot faster and smoother. So I apologize that this video took this long. I did not expect that this chapter to be this long. Definitely not one of my favorites. Not one of my favorite chapters. Not only because it's long, but just the girl itself. It was just rough to talk to her. She was just very defensive. She was not very outgoing. Very critical in everything we discussed. So definitely so far the 4 chapters we played, this one right here has got to be the longest and kind of boring one. So sorry you had to go through the pain. I'm not sure if you even made it this far, but if you did, I do appreciate it. As always, I want to thank you very much for catching us on this video here today. If you haven't had the opportunity to catch the last one, click on the link up there, and that way you can go back to the episode 3 there, and you can kind of lead up to this one, which was a lot more exciting, and she was more outgoing and happy. And if you haven't catched any of them whatsoever, click on that link, and that will take you directly to episode 1, and then you can work your way up to this chapter right here. So that's it for me. I want to thank you once again, and as always, don't forget to like if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit the 85 subscribers. We're at 83, so just 2 more. So I do appreciate your support, and of course, get those notifications on because there's more to come. Remember, we don't always play just this game. We're gonna start Little Hope as we just finished Man of Medan. So I'll see you on the next video for some Little Hope and get some heart attacks and some screaming, and hopefully that everybody survives. I'll catch you guys later. It's Dr. Chris Respect. Catch you later. Have a good one.